working on for a little bit now, and it is my 2026 personal collector's guide. And this is just a little guide to help me stay on track on the things that I want to collect in 2026, because sometimes I get really scatterbrained. And it's really nice because I can also use it as a reference anytime that I want. I can update it and like mark off things that I found. If I need to recall like the year or the manufacturer or how many's in a set or the sizes, like I can always refer back to this for my own personal use. I think it would be really fun to print it, so we'll see if I end up doing that. But let's jump right in. And these are all the toys that I want to collect and the way that I want to collect them. Definitely add to this, and then we can come back at the end of the year and see which things I actually got and completed. That I want to show you, I'm gonna be probably looking down at my phone a lot. That's because literally the slides are on my phone, but I'm gonna also put the slides on the screen for you over here. I think I should probably sit to this side so I can do the slides on this side, or I can do them big and I can be little. We'll have to figure that out as we go. But we're gonna start out with some modern toys, and I want to start out with the beautiful Zoe Electra from Shadow High. She's from series 2, and she is probably my favorite ever released from the Shadow High or the Rainbow High line. She's so unique, so pretty, and I love all the different stylings that people do of her. See throughout the slides that some of them have a pink star. If they have a pink star, then they are my first priority. Some of these might even be on their way to me already right now. But here's some pictures of how other people style her. I just love that she's so she's so fantasy. I love her eyeliner so much, her hair so much. She's just gorgeous, and I have put off getting her for so very long that I'm scared that if I don't get her in the next little bit, that she's gonna be like skyrocketing in price, and like people are gonna be charging $100 or something, because that happens. This is her in box. Originally she came with a white puffer jacket that kind of looks like an astronaut jacket. It has all these little patches on it, a blue skirt with some zippers, a white t-shirt with some kind of like, I think, logo on the front. She had silver shoes, and like the ties on the shoes look like little plugs that you plug into the wall. She has some socks. She came with like a laptop, some hangers, a blue stand. Her lipstick is like a light baby pink. Her eyeliner goes really far in, which gives her such a special look. And then she has like straight eyebrows that taper. Her earrings, I can't really see that well. And I think she doesn't come with an extra outfit. This is when they started doing the accessories instead of the second outfit, which is perfectly fine. I don't care. But yeah, she is a top priority for me in my collection. The next doll, we're continuing on with like Rainbow High and Shadow High, is Carla Cupette. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right, but she's also from Shadow High series 2, and I thought that I thrifted her, and I've looked everywhere and I can't find her, but she is gorgeous. She's so pale, and then all of her features and her makeup are so pale. She looks so good with Zoe, and I want to style them together and make them like the best of friends. The reason that I originally didn't get these when they came out is because Shadow High and Rainbow High released so many dolls at the exact same time. Like the releases like kept coming and kept coming, and I couldn't keep up with that. Like if I was exclusively a doll collector or exclusively like a Rainbow High collector or something, then I could have, but I collect like a variety of things, and to get all the dolls would be like $200 or something per release, and then they were coming like out so quickly that I just couldn't do it. But her original outfit in box is this like baby pink, like light pink dress that kind of looks like a suit dress with buttons on the front. She has really high boots, She comes with a fan and a little tie, some big earrings. Her eyeliner, she has one black and then a pink over the top. She's gorgeous. She comes with a cell phone, a makeup palette, and then she has like that light pink hair. She's really cute. The next one is the Lila Fields. She's just so dreamy. Yeah, she's beautiful. She has like a yellow kind of thing to her. She just looks like daisies basically. Her original dress is a yellow dress with some lace detailing at the bottom, a little belt with an R on it. She's from Rainbow High. She's Rainbow High Series 4. She comes with shoes that have the little daisies on them, and she's the one that came with another outfit. So she came with a pair of white pants with gold detailing and then a yellow top with like puffy kind of sleeves. And she comes with glasses, gold glasses, red lipstick, and like little flowers in her hair, and then some bracelets too with daisies. She's so pretty. And then Victoria Whitman, Rainbow High Series 5, the freckles. It's all about the freckles with her. I love the placement of them. I love how soft it makes her look. I also love her lipstick and the way that her lipstick is done and stained, where it is it almost looks like a lip stain instead of a lipstick, and I think that's really cool. Originally she came with like a little, I lost her, a little sewing machine and some makeup palette, a phone, some hangers. It looks like maybe a blow dryer. Her earrings are flowers. She came with a white, not white, it's like a light pink skirt with ruffles and a ruffle top as well. And the freckles go like all the way down her body. They're not just on her face. Her shoes are more peach. She has more peach tones than pink in my opinion, but I really want her. And I think this is the, oh no, there's two more Rainbow High. Rainbow High Series 3, Cheryl Meyer. I know that she was themed after Clueless. I've never seen that movie, but I love the look of her. She has the yellow plaid outfit, which I think is iconic for that movie. Brown, almost golden brown eyes, honey blonde hair, and then she has like a darker lip liner than her lips, which is really pretty. High socks. She comes with a yellow comb, another outfit that has a sweater with a button up underneath. I definitely need to add her to my collection. And this is the last one, Daphne Minton, and she's Rainbow High Series 3, and she is like just a mint girly. Her hair is mint, her eyeshadow is mint, her eyes are mint. She has freckles just over the bridge of her nose. She originally comes with like a lot of gold detailing, gold earrings, a jacket that's mint and gold. Her skirt is like a tweed mint, and then she comes with another like almost whole suit that's golden mint. She's very cute. All of these dolls I would love to get and restyle though. I know there are people who, when Rainbow High and Shadow High were really popular, made their own clothes and stuff, and all of those clothes are so interesting and so cute. I really like the like big hoodie look for the dolls. I just think it's so sweet. Next we're going way vintage, and we're going with Tootie. Who is Tootie, you ask? She debuted in 1965 through 1966. She was Barbie and Skipper's younger tiny sister. She had a twin brother whose name was Todd, and he was introduced around the same time. They were discontinued in 1971, but continued a bit longer in Europe. She was the predecessor to Barbie sisters like Kelly and Chelsea later on. And her doll is really, really cute because the way that it bends specifically, I've never held one of these in my hands, but it seems like there's like wiring and you can bend the limbs in different ways. Just so cool. And she has such a little mischievous face. She's absolutely adorable. Some of the sets that I really like is the 1966 Me and My Dog number 3354. I just love her in the little winter coat with the little white hood, and her dog is adorable. I love her so much. The next one, if you see a little pink circle with a grill inside, that means that it's a grill and it's very hard to find. It could be a grill for three possible reasons. One, it is very, very expensive, and I feel like it's very unlikely that I will pay the amount of money that the item cost. It's very hard to find, or both. But this is Lori and Rory, and these were a thing called Pretty Pairs. These are similar to Tootie, and they were made around the same time as her, but it was one doll with one plushie or toy. And this one, yeah, I love the Lori and Rory one. I love her face. Her eyes are really cool. These were manufactured by Mattel in the late 60s. They debuted around 1969. Posable bodies with internal wire allowed for posing. And then we see, we have Lori and Rory, Nan and Fran, and there's another doll, Angie and Tangie. And there's even more of these, but they're really hard to find. And if you find them, you're not going to find their little animal with them, so you're probably, or their little toy with them, so you're going to have to do them, like find them separately and in who knows what condition. The next thing is Skipper and Scooter. These are definitely a priority for me. I recently hauled a bunch of Barbie and Skipper things, including like a Skipper case and a Scooter case, a Skipper and Scooter case. And I also hauled some of Scooter's clothes, including her original outfit. I just love them, and I just love them together. I love their names. I love their face molds. I love their simplistic outfits. I love that they're best friends. I think that they're just adorable. Skipper is Barbie's younger sister and has been a central character since her 1964 introduction, while Scooter was a short-lived friend of Skipper's produced only from 1965 to 1968. Both dolls shared the same body mold and thus could share the same clothes. Now here are just a few random Barbie items that I'm really interested in getting. Babysit set. Number 953 was produced in 1963 through 1964, and it came with like a little apron, a baby in a little bassinet, a phone, a watch, and then a variety of snacks in a bottle. I just really like the set. I don't know what it is that draws me to it, but I'm always looking at it, and it's not actually that expensive online. The next thing is this Barbie dress from 1995. It was a part of I don't know what this fashion set is called. It says special value 100 pieces of play fun, but it's one that comes with like a bunch of shoes, a bunch of hangers, and then like 3 dresses. And the one in the middle is one that I had on my dolls as a kid, and it was one of my favorite pieces of clothing to put on them. I don't know why, but I really would like to have it again. The number is 68187. Yeah, 93. Next is Sweet 16 Barbie from 1974. I really just like her face. I like her clothing. I like her vibe. I like her hair. Her hair is so cool, and I would just really like to add her to my collection. Here's some of her original packaging. More Barbies. We have Animal Loving Barbie, who was produced in 1988. She came with a panda. There was also a Nikki doll that was produced, and I think there was actually more. Yeah, we have Nikki and Ken, and then we have the animals, Zizi the zebra and Ginger the giraffe. And I would like to get this whole set. Each Barbie comes with their own animal, or each doll comes with their own animal. Nikki comes with like a little tiger kind of cat, or a cheetah. Barbie comes with the panda, Ken comes with the monkey, and then you can get Zizi the zebra and Ginger the giraffe separately. Like when I look at all the pictures of them, they're just so adorable. The next is the 1996 release of the Walmart special edition Barbie, Tooth Fairy Barbie. I have the other two. I had the pink and blue one as a kid, and I just want to complete the set. This one's a little different. Her wing style is a little different, and her clothing is styled a little different. But if I have her, then my set will be complete. We also have Cool Streaks. These were really cool. We have Purple Panic Christy, Cool Blue Barbie, Perfect Pink Teresa, and Extreme Green Teen Skipper. I'm pretty sure that I had one of these as a kid, but I don't remember if it was, I think it might have been Skipper. Did I say that these were released in 1997? Their gimmick was that you could put streaks in their hair, but I really love their overalls because their overalls really make me think of my childhood, like in the late 90s. They were very popular, and I would still like to have some more colored overalls. I had some purple ones from the Wild Fable brand, and I wore them all the time until they literally like could no longer be worn. So I'd like to replace them and get some new ones. I want like lots of pastel color overalls. The next is Western Fun Barbie, who was released in 1989. I did find the Kira, but I think her name is Nina in this set, but it's the Kira face mold, and I think she's actually complete. But there's also the Barbie. She comes with the hat. She's very cute. And then there's the Ken. I just really like the line, and it's a little line. It's a small line. There's only a couple of dolls. There are other things, like there's a horse and there's a car or a Jeep or something too, I think. The next is Teen Talk Barbie. I find the variation of Teen Talk Barbie so extremely interesting, and I want like to army build them, like have so many Teen Talk Barbies. So let me give you a little rundown. Barbie Teen Talk 1991. This information is coming from the Toy Sisters website. The pictures of majority of these slides comes from Ghost of the Doll, Toy Sisters, My Little Wiki. I think that might be all. Oh, and some are from Pinterest. The Teen Talk series was copyrighted and released in 1991. And it was the debut of the Teen Talk head mold, so it's specific for the doll. They can say 4 phrases about school, shopping, parties, and activities out of a possibility of 270 phrases. Only one African American doll, let's see what else they say, could come in 4 different Caucasian faces, 2 different African American faces, 4 outfits, and up to 4 hairdos on the blonde dolls. As a result of these mixes and mix and match characteristics, there's a vast number of possible doll combinations in the Teen Talk line. There's 108 different combinations, 64 blondes, 16 redheads, 16 brunettes, and 16 African American Barbies. They're all produced in China. Next is Teen Skipper. I had Teen Courtney as a kid. They're produced in 1997. I just love them, and I love how long their hair is, and I just have so much nostalgia for the Teen Courtney, and I would love to just have all 3 of them. The next thing, as you see, there is a little Grell sticker on it, and that is Emerald the Enchanting Witch. I would really like to get her this year. She was manufactured by Milton Bradley under their Girl Worlds division. The year was 1972. Known for her striking green hair and eyes and distinctive purple complexion, she was a fantasy themed witch with tons of outfits. She was a part of a short-lived line before Milton Bradley sold games and collectibles. And here is a slide of all of her different cutie outfits. And here is the house that you could get. I think it's made similar to like some of the old Barbie things where it's made out of like that vinyl material. It's really cool. Next are 1970s Hasbro leggy dolls. These dolls were known for their extremely long legs. I feel like these dolls are small in size. There's at least 4 different ones. I didn't look up their names, but I would just like to get any leggy doll so I can just like hold it in my hand and get like a good concept of what the dolls are about. Even cooler, MGA did their take on the leggy dolls in the 2000s, and they named them High Glam, and their legs are so tall. I would also love to have one of these. Here's one in box, and she comes with like a different outfit, and she's just so cool. It says Special Ordinary Girls. Yeah, I would love to have a High Glam doll. They were released in 2007 and discontinued in 2008. They were 12.5 inches tall with extremely long legs and Y2K fashions. The characters were Nicole, Pam, Alex, Julia, Kit, and they included pairs of colorful tights and sometimes items like cameras or nail polish. They look so interesting. Next is like just a ton of different Lalaloopsy stuff. So I hope you like Lalaloopsy. I want to get Haley Galaxy. She's just cute. I just really like the aliens. I also want to get her little pet. The next one is Furry Gerzalot, who's like the monster themed one. I just like her outfit a lot. I think she's cute. We also have Charlotte Charade, who is a mime, and as well as her little sister Sherry Charade. It's really funny because I think that Charlotte is the one that has the invisible dog, and she just comes with like an empty leash. And then her sister comes with like a little croissant. As well. My camera was doing something weird, so hopefully it's recording properly. But we were still on Lalaloopsy, and I was saying I really want the Pet Pals. I think the monkey is my favorite of the 4, but these were released in 2014 and 2015, and they were a spin-off series of Lalaloopsy. They were like pets that actually like wore outfits and stuff. But yeah, the monkey's my favorite. There's also Lalaloopsy Girls, which are more fashion doll size, and I find them very interesting. They have like kind of like a plasticky kind of hair, but it is more like hair than like the molded plastic hair. And I just think they're really cool. They also have fabric clothing. They come with pets, and some of them are packaged together in like a 2-pack. We also have Lalaloopsy babies, and these are plush babies, and I need at least one in my collection. The next thing is Lalaloopsy actually did a collab with the Build-A-Bear, and they created Crumbs, Sugar Cookie, Peanut Big Top, Mittens, Fluff and Stuff, and Jewel Sparkles, and they're adorable. But I want their entire outfits and all their accessories. And they also had pets too, so I think that will be really hard to track down them in complete condition, so I'll take my time doing that. Here is an ad from them when they were originally put out, and you can see how many accessories and stuff that they come with. Next is American Girl, and I like a lot of these, and I actually received one of these for Christmas, so you will see a video of me opening her, and it will be my very first American Girl doll. So we have Nikki and Summer, Courtney and Julie, Raquel, who was the doll of the year last year, I think, and there is other ones are just numbers. I think they're Truly Me's. 122, 118, and 121. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna tell you who I got, but if I could get another one, I would get Courtney or Julie next, I think. Next are the Toys R Us Cabbage Patch Kids. I want the outfits and the head molds. The first head mold is the K2 head mold, and she is wearing the hippie fringe outfit. I love the outfit and I love the head mold so much, and I want this exact girl. There's also the all-star outfit with the K7 head mold, who has like the little missing tooth in the front. She's adorable, and the outfit is pastel colors that are just so yummy. And then the last one is lavender crepe. The outfit is so cute, the little hairband is so cute. She's also the K7 head mold, but she has like a curly corn silk instead of yarn hair, and blue eyes instead of brown eyes. And they were produced through 2001 to 2004. Next are patch pups. I have 2 patch pups, and I want to add a new patch pup by Play Along, made in 2007, to my collection. I kind of think I want the gray one. I have the pink one, and I have this like lighter brown one, but I really like the gray one, and then like the white creamy kind of one. These are just adorable. And then there's the Cabbage Patch Pets. They're small, so they don't take up a lot of room, but there are cats and dogs and bears released. And there was like a few different variants of each. These were produced in the 80s. Yeah, I have a bear, but I don't have any of the dogs or cats, so I'd like to add at least like one more of these pets to my collection in 2026. This one has a star. It's a Furskins Thistle, and she's the baby. I like the colors that she's like. I like her color palette. I really just love Furskins, and I just think that she's like super adorable. She came with like a little bonnet and a binky and a blanket and shoes and socks and a diaper, and I want to get her in like complete condition so I don't have to search around for her accessories, but she's at the top of my list. Next are Care Bears, and I made this list before I completed my Care Bear set, but I have completed it now. So the 13-inch are off the table. I no longer need those. I'm gonna focus in on these like 5 or 6-inch size. I only have 2 of them right now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need like 10 of them. So that's what I'm gonna spend my year as far as Care Bears trying to collect, is those 6-inch little plushies to match with the 13-inch ones that I already have, and I'm gonna put them in front of them on the shelf. So that'll be perfect. And I don't think, yeah, Grams wasn't created in one of those. Let me look. And also Hugs and Tugs didn't come in that size either. Next we have the Jumbo Care Bears. These are both Cheer Bear. Cheer Bear is my favorite. On this one side we see the vintage 80s Cheer Bear, who's jumbo. It's easy to spot these online because of the shape of their hands, look like a mitt, and they just kind of have a different look to them. And then I also want the Cheer Bear pillow one. I only have Bedtime Bear, but Cheer Bear is my favorite, and those are from the 2000s, and I actually collected those in the 2000s as a kid, so they have like a lot of nostalgic value to me. I need some more Popples. Popples were created by Mattel in 1986 through 1988, and they had this really cool gimmick where they could like fold up into themselves and then like pop out. I do have all of the 8-inch size, but I need the 11-inch and the 13-inch size. I have one 13-inch size who is Party, but I need the 11-inch Puffball, Prize, and Puzzle, and then the 13-inch PC and Pancake. They're just super cute, and I'm a plush collector and I love to complete plush sets. I think they're so cute together. I realized when making this list that all of the Popples names start with P. Here is a bunch of random TY or Ty and then Webkins plushies. Specifically, I really want to get all of the baby TY bears. I recently got the dog from my friend Gayla. She sent him to me. And then I got the purple monkey from Macari. So I'm already working on those, but as you see, it has the pink star, so those are also top of my list. I really like the Webkins who have all the hearts. There's also like Ty's like Pinky's collection. This little dinosaur is a part of the Puffles or Puffies or something collection. It's really cute. I just really like the vibe of all of these. Next is Yum Yums. I have the Christmas cookie one. I thrifted him, and I recently found Lucky Lemon Line in store in the wild. So I'd like to add just one more Yum Yums for the year at some point. We have Cheery Cherry Poodle. We have Chuckle Chip Bear, Goody Grape Mouse, Jumpin' Jelly Bean, Bunny, and Peppermint Kitty. And I don't know who I like the best. I think I would like to maybe get the poodle or the mouse. I really like them all. They're produced by Hallmark and then Kenner. Well, they were designed by Hallmark and then produced by Kenner, 1989 to 91. And I think that Yum Yums were originally scented. I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I think they used to be scented. And then Fluffy Dogs. I love how they look all together. They're so precious and so cute. This was originally created after a show. These are also produced by Kenner. And they made the show into toys. And there's a purple, a pink, an orange, a yellow, a green, and a blue. And then there's Fluffy Wear, which is like really cute pajamas and really cute clothes. And I would love to have Fluffy Wear. I would like to get a Fluffy Wear outfit. And then even cuter is they have a whole babies line, and the babies are pastel colors. It looks like there's 6 and they're called Fluffy Pups. Next is the Strawberry Shortcake Plush. They were created by Kenner in 79 through 85, and there were a few different sizes. There were 2 mediums, custard and pup cake. There were 9 small ones: cheesecake, custard, frappe frog, gooseberry, hops-a-lot, jelly bear, marmalade, parfait parrot, pup cake, rhubarb. I don't know the skunk. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then tea time turtle. They're just adorable. Sometimes they're priced really high though. And then we have the 4 large. Yeah, 4 large ones, which is custard, hops-a-lot, Melanie Bell, and pup cake. And then another that's on the top of my list is Fig Boot. This little dinosaur is like the cutest thing that I've ever seen in my life. I just discovered him because I opened up one of the Strawberry Shortcake babies, Baby Needs a Name, and inside was like a little pamphlet, and I was flipping through the pamphlet and I saw Fig Boot and I knew instantly that I needed to have him. Next is Grabbits. Grabbits were produced by Kenner in 1989, and they were a series of plush posable rabbits, and they had like these long bendable ears. I would really like to get Baby Gwen from this line. She's just really cute. She has like a little mohawk and she's like a light pink color, so yeah, I'd really like to get Baby Gwen. Then next is Snuzzles, produced by Play School in 1996. They also have a star because they're at the top of my list. These are baby toys, and they created the plush and blankets and pillows, and they're actually kind of hard to find, and some of them are really expensive. But I think that these would look so cute displayed next to my baby, the TY babies. And I love the colors. Like, I love the colors of all the baby toys because they're just so soft and I think it's so gorgeous. Next is Warm Up Bear, and this is a Grell. I had one and I thought that I was going to receive it, but the seller canceled the order. I think they had sold on double sites and had already sold, but they forgot to take it down from one of the sell sites. Warm Up Bears were created by Mattel, but no one can really decide if it was the 80s or the 90s. I couldn't find any like real information, but these were made out of a material that you could heat them up. They were like the first kind of toy that you could heat up and then like warm yourself up. And they're wearing little exercise hoodies. There's 3 different ones. There's a gray one, a white one, and a pink one. The pink one is my favorite. She has like a little radio on her belly, a boombox, and then the white one looks like it has a telephone, and the gray one has a skateboard. I think the concept is so cute, but I know that it's not very likely that I will come across one anytime soon. We also have the Barbie pets. I just love them. I think they're cute. I think they're sweet. I love the way that their faces are molded. There's the Soft Rocker Friends from 1987. These were part of the Barbie and the Rockers line. And then there was the Soft Sparkle Friends made around the same time. There was a bear, a cat, and a dog for the Soft Sparkles line. And I think there was a cat and a dog for the Soft Rockers line too. You can tell the difference because the Barbies in the Rocker line have like more brighter colors and their collar is a star, whereas the Soft Sparkle Friends collars are just hearts. We have Doodle Zoodles, which are a Grell. You've probably heard me talk about these 1 zillion times, but I'll never stop talking about them until I find them. I'm missing the panda. I'm missing the cow, hippo, whichever it is. And one day when I find them, I'll finally be happy. Next, a Grell item is the My Child Pets from Mattel in 1986. I just want one of them. One little My Child pet. I have 2 dolls that really need to be like cleaned and what's the word for it? Styled. So I should do that and I should get a pet. Next is Icicle Bear and Bunnies. I would like 1 bear and 1 bunny. Icicle Bears and Bunnies were created by Mattel in 1994, and what happens is they have this little kind of teethery necklace on, and you can freeze the necklace, and then when you touch it to them they change color. Yeah, their fur changes color. Next is Briar Berry. These were made by Fisher Price in 1999. I just think that they're very sweet and very soft, and I've been drawn to like really soft and sweet stuff recently. I don't know why, but they had like a larger plush line, and then they had the babies, and then they had a smaller posable line. And then there's 2 Jellycats that I want. I want the Pastel Dragon, Lazula, and the pink Bartholomew, whose name is Leola. Yeah. So I want those 2. I think they're really cute. I don't grow my Jellycat collection much anymore. I like the ones I have, and I don't really like have a need for a lot of them because I collect so many things. But these 2 really stand out to me. I have no dragons in my collection, and I only want to get 1 singular dragon, and I think that this is the one that I want to get. Next is a Grell, of course, which is Hasbro's 1987 Baby Aliens Belong to You. These are so adorable. I love their names. Feed Me Please, Shoe Untied, On Your Toes, Read to Me. Just look at their eyes. Their eyes are literally like a whole galaxy in just one eyes. And they would come with like whatever their name was. Like Feed Me one would come with a spoon. The shoe one would come with Shoes Untied. That there was like a toothbrush one that was called like Make Me Smile. Like, I think that's so adorable. But they're like super duper hard to find. Next is my year 2 My Little Ponies that I'm gonna try to track down, and I've really set only myself up for a couple to add to my collection. who I want to add is Twilight. She was from 83 from Hasbro. She's in the glory pose. She's pink. She has like a silvery white hair color with a violet streak. And her symbol is 9 glitter purple stars. She came with a blue ribbon and a puffy sticker and a blue star brush. And I think that now, starting with these, I'm going to make sure that I get the brush and the puffy sticker as well. Maybe not the ribbon, because I can just buy ribbon from the store and then replace all the pony ribbons as I go. But I think as I go, I'll also buy the ribbon. That way I can like set them up and make them look really cute, and then start a little book with all the stickers and have them like completely complete, because I'm not in a rush to complete my Little Pony set. May I just say that the Argentine, the ponies from Argentina are the most gorgeous ponies. But this is Glory. I feel like the Glory pose was probably named after her. She had a pink star brush and a puffy sticker. Her body color is white. Her hair color is violet with a blue streak. Her eye color is blue, and then she has a shooting star as her cutie mark. So this is Moon Dancer. Okay, next we have Moon Dancer. She has a blue comb and a puffy sticker. She has stars and a moon as her cutie symbol. It says there's 8 red stars. She has purple eyes and red with purple streak in her mane, and she's in her very own pose called the Moon Dancer pose. Next is Sunbeam, who is so beautiful. She's in the Moon Dancer pose as well. Her body is a light blue. She has a silvery white and pale yellow streak in her mane. And her symbol is a golden sun. She would come with a yellow ribbon, a yellow star brush, and a puffy sticker. And then we're going to get into Snuggle Bums, made by Playskool, 1984, and then by Milton Bradley in 1985. I want to get some of the kids, and I want to finish my bugs and pets. So I need Flutter and Shuffle. Flutter is a butterfly. She'd come with a blue comb. She had blue hair that was brushable. And Shuffle is like a caterpillar who is like an orange and yellow color palette with a pink brush. And then there is Lucky. I have Trusty. Lucky is the pink version and Trusty is the purple version. They're kind of like a dog dragon, and they come with a pink brush. And then I want 2 of the babies. I want Fondly. She's pink with purple hair, and she would have yellow ribbons in her hair and a pink brush. And then there was Shyly, who was pink with yellow hair, and she had like a little flower crown and a pink brush. So with the Snuggle Bums, they would actually turn into, like, they would be little lights. Like the large ones would be lights. The small ones, I'm pretty sure you shake them and they make like a little noise, like a little shaker noise. I don't think they light up. And then I found something so cool. You know how like every single time I talk about Snuggle Bums, I want to call them Bum Bums? Well, Snuggle Bums almost had a line called Bum Bums, which is crazy. And they were this whole animal line. Like there's like a hedgehog, a lion, and an elephant, and they had brushable hair. And they would come with little food sets and little toy sets, and they were so cute. And I'm like devastated that these were not created. Like, can someone make these the way that the like the G1 customs are made? Can someone make the Bum Bums, please? Please. Okay, next is some keepers that I want to add to my collection. I want to add Diamond. I'd like to add her with her brush and key. And then Bobble, because I already have the other dog, the large dog. So I think Bobble would be cute to add. And then Michelle, who is the girl version of Sheldon. Keepers were a toy line produced by Tonka in 1985 to 1992. They were large, hard plastic bodied adults, and small, softer plastic body babies. The adult keepers had a key with their name on it, which locked and unlocked a door somewhere on the body, and the baby keepers had just like a little slit in their back where you could store things. And basically it was just like a little hidey place, a little hidey toy. Yeah, keepers are so fun. Next is my Build-A-Bear Dreamies. I did find one of these recently in the wild, so I'm really proud of that. I can do a full video on the Dreamies because it's so much, so I don't want to bore you with all of that here, but let's just go through really fast. We have the Sakura Bunny #1. This one is an exclusive release only, I think, in Japan, so she's like very hard and difficult to find, and she would come with a kimono that had cherry blossoms or sakura on it too. I would love to have her. Next we have like the little flower bunny. I don't think that I remember quite everyone's names actually, but we have this beautiful brown bunny. She's kind of a honey bunny. We have the seasonal ones. I still need spring and fall and winter. There's the Halloween's like scaredy cat. Lemon Kitty, who I want so bad. I think I'll get her shortly. And then there's the puppy, who was a part of, she came out around the same time as the Shopkins line, but now I'm not sure if she was a part of the Shopkins line or she was just around the same time. But she's really cute and has like so many colorful sparkles. There's the polar bear and the grizzly bear. I love them both. There's Chubby Tubby. There's the winter seasonal bear, and then there's like some of the Baskin Robbins ice cream bears, the kangaroo from the World Wildlife line, and the beautiful gorgeous werewolf with the star ears, who is like $1 million online. Next is the Pokemon house toys. These were originally made by Tomy in Japan in 1997 and called Pokemate. And then later on they were distributed in the US under Poke House. But these are really cool because they're very similar to Polly Pocket compacts, and the colors of the compacts are all like pastel colors. But when you fold all these out, they all have bridges, and the bridges connect all of them together. These are priority, but I feel like they're gonna be difficult to do because they have little tiny figures that are a lot of times missing, kind of like Polly Pocket. And then they're priced very expensively because there's like people who collect compacts who are collecting them, but there's a lot of Pokemon collectors who also collect them. Next, staying on the same theme, I really want to get Polly Pocket lockets. These are created by Bluebird, 1989 through 1990. I love the lockets, but I saw someone who Toy Box Leone on Instagram, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She puts lockets and pacifiers onto her plushies, like Polly Pocket lockets and pacifiers, and I really want to do that too. I think it just looks so cute on display like that. My two favorite of the lockets is the like fuzzy cat and fuzzy bunny ones, as well as the baby and blanket locket set and the baby and duck. I just really like the babies and the animal ones, but they're very cute. Next, I would really love a So Soft My Little Pony. I like Rainbow Dash and the Pinkie Pie particularly. I really love the Rainbow Dash one, but I don't want to get it without the pacifier. I want the pacifier. I don't really know why my obsession with baby toys and toys having passies is a thing now, but it definitely is. And then next, I just shared a few of my Pokemon cards that I'm in search of, but I literally have a whole in search of album on my phone. But here are a few. We have like the Radiant Collection Sylveon, we have Belly Bolt. There's like 6 different Belly Bolt cards that I want. We have the Flareon from that same Radiant Jewel collection. This cute Wigglytuff card. We have the Surfing Pikachu beach card, Stuffle full art card, Mousehold full art card, Spheal falling off the iceberg, and then the Toys R Us Stuffle card. I really want to collect all of the Toys R Us and all of the Build-A-Bear Pokemon cards. And then here are a few Sunny Angel sets that I would like to collect. I would like to collect the cat set, the Rainy Day set. Well, they're all in their little rain jackets with their little hoods on. And I really love the, this is like a, I think this is supposed to be like a cherry blossom set as well. And then like I love the one who has the little cherry head. And then I just saw today that there was another collection going to be released for Sunny Angel. That's, I think, a strawberry set. That would be so adorable. There's 2 or 3 Littlest Pet Shop things I want. I really want the St. Bernard's. I want the blue one the most, but I also want the purple one. And I want the tackle box. The tackle box is so cool, but I want it with like the inserts and stuff. Other things that I'm gonna be like collecting in person, so it's not going to be like looking online, but and these are like newer toys, which is like the newest wave. I think 7. I think are we in generation 7 of LPS, or are we in generation 5? I can't remember. But little live pets, mamas and babies, they're so cool. Baby 3 and similar keychain plushie type of thing, because I think the fad of it's going away now, and now I kind of want to get into it a little. LPS, of course. Fugglers, I'm always on the hunt for a good Fuggler. And the mini Furbies, I want to continue collecting those. And then any cool stuff that I can thrift. I just need to not bring too much stuff in that I need to clean, because I have a lot of toys here that I still need to clean. The next video that you will see from me will either be a Christmas haul or a thrift haul, depending on which one happens first. I have one more Christmas item that the shipping has been delayed. If that comes before I get the plush cleaned for the thrifting video, then that one will come first. I'm gonna try to do uploads on Fridays, like every Friday. I think if I film later in the week and then I spend the whole week like taking time editing and creating, then I should be good for Fridays as a good scheduled time to upload. But those are all of the toys that are in my personal collector's guide for 2026. Let me know down in the comments one thing that you would like to collect in 2026, one toy line or one thing that's very, very specific to you. Yeah, I would love to know. Until next time, stay whimsical. Bye guys.